If you need to remove the adapter hosel sleeve off a golf shaft, then you need this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. If you like to golf and you like to build your own clubs, maybe you want to reuse a shaft that you have on one of your favorite clubs and put it on a new head, well, you're probably going to have to replace that hosel down at the bottom, and you can actually remove those. And this is kind of a device that you're going to need to be able to do that kind of surgery. So what you'll need to do here is actually heat up that hosel at the end of the shaft to loosen up that glue, and then this is going to be a golf shaft puller. So I just want to show this to you because I picked this up from GolfWorks. These things are usually not that cheap. This was not the cheapest one they had, but it is the one that they had in stock. And this should allow me to reuse some of these shafts. So the first thing I want to show you here is the shaft puller itself. What we have here is an aluminum block. It looks like it's milled. It's very nicely done. And it has a shaft gripping rubber channel right in the top here, and then we have the other piece to this. So your shaft will go in there, and then you will push these together inside of a vise. So you'll crank that down, and that'll hold the shaft in place. This little tool here is very similar to the same tools that you'll use in a vise to put on your grips. So basically your golf shaft will go in here just like this, and then you'll clamp it down just like that. Now, what that's going to allow you to do is slide this shaft down so that you can get the hosel on this side of this little plate. And you can see that we have some different size openings here, kind of a small, medium, and large. Probably use that large one, but they should fit kind of standard shaft tips. And then you are going to drop the shaft in there, and then once this is all together, you have this big screw here, this big threaded bar, and this piece here is a 3/4 inch six-sided block. And so what you're going to do here is use this tool. It's a ratchet that they include, which is really nice. So we have a 3/4 inch side, and then we also have a 5/8 inch side. You're not going to need this, but this is just an off-the-shelf tool. And it does ratchet, and you can switch the sides by doing this to it. And you would just slide that over here. And then once that's in and the adapter is in place, you can ratchet this so that it will slowly push off that adapter, right? Now you might be saying, won't this spin? Well, this block right here will not spin. Once it is held in place by the shaft, it will just move because it's not physically attached to that shaft, right? So it just kind of floats in there, which is really, really nice. And so you can just slowly push that shaft adapter off, clean it up, put a new shaft adapter on. Maybe you're trying to save the adapter, maybe you're trying to save the shaft, maybe you're trying to save both. Maybe you're just that kind of golf humanitarian. Well, it's a good way to recycle as well as a good way to save money. So I'm gonna try this sucker out and see if it works. So after you heated up the hosel with a torch, it makes the glue nice and loose so that you can put it into the shaft puller. Now, one thing I will say is make sure the puller is clamped down nice and tight, because otherwise you'll just move the shaft, but not too tight because you don't want to break the shaft either. And then you want to get to cranking it as quickly as possible so that the glue doesn't cool off and harden again. Sweet. And looky there, pulled the shaft right off. So if you need to remove the hosel, save it, or the shaft, I would definitely pick up this shaft puller from GolfWorks. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.
If you wanna know about a brand, ask me. I'll check if what's in the bag's nasty. Better if you know what's up than the unhappy. I know what it feels like when you're done cashing. They tried their meal or drive their vehicle. Garbage delivered at your PO. I know you feel yo. You wanna scream, your head hurts on your pillow.
Discover more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Explore deeper.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Live better.